Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about the Chec development in Mammee Bay. Now Chec stands for China Harbour Engineering Company, one of the largest construction companies in the world. And they have been operating in Jamaica since 2009. Now Chec wants to do, or they are doing a development in Mammee Bay. This is where we are now. We are at the Mammee Bay roundabout, and the development that Chec wants to do is a massive development, and it's to the right of where we are. They want to build a residential complex, a hotel, etc. That's the land on the left. So a lot of people seem surprised when we made previous videos about this. That's the land on the left, prime real estate. Now this is on the north coast of Jamaica. Mammee Bay is between Ocho Rios and Draxall. Very nice area, and the land value here has gone through the roof. Now a real estate agent commented that these homes that they build, a residential development, which is what they're starting, will be sold off within a week of them going on the market. That's how this land is in demand. But there are some concerns. One is the environmental impact that this development will have. Now, when I say people seem surprised, what surprises them is that the government of Jamaica gave Chec this land. No, this land was never valued. No value was put on this land when they gave it to China Harbour Engineering Company. No value was put on the 1,200 acres of land. The only stipulation was the land was to be beside the north-south highway, which China Harbour was going to build. So what happened was, or how this deal came about is, they were building highways in Jamaica, Highway 2000. Now, a French company started Highway 2000 in Jamaica. They built the east-west leg, and then they started the north-south leg from Kingston to Ocho Rios. But they ran into problems and they were not able to finish the project. So the project stopped. Millions of US dollars, hundreds of millions of US dollars were spent, and the project stopped. So the government turned to China Harbour Engineering Company to finish the project. China Harbour Engineering Company said, we will do it. However, the concession that you're giving us to collect the toll for 30 years to pay for the highway has to be extended to 50 years, because that's how long this road won't have as much traffic as the east-west leg of the highway. So the government said yes. And also Chec said, give us 1,200 acres of land beside the highway to cover the cost of building the highway. And the government said yes. The government of Jamaica gave China Harbour Engineering Company the land. Now remember, in 2009, Jamaica was not going through the level of development that it is doing today. So the government of Jamaica said to China Harbour Engineering Company, we will give you this land, but there are some conditions. One, you must develop the land, put apartments, hotels, etc. The land must be developed, and they gave them a time frame. I don't remember if it was 20 or 30 years, but they said you have to develop the land within this time period, because if you don't, the government of Jamaica will get back the land. Chec said yes. They also said the land cannot be sold, the land cannot be used as a loan. They put stipulations on it, but the main one was you must develop the land within a certain time period. Now, China Harbour Engineering Company went ahead and built the road, the North-South Highway, at their expense. The government of Jamaica did not have to put 1 cent into the highway. And they also paid the French company for the work they did on the highway, paid back the Jamaican government for the work, for the amount they put in, and China Harbour Engineering Company paid to build the highway. I think it came up to like $1 billion or 800 million, between 800 million and $1 billion US. They paid the money. They built the highway at their expense. Now, that was a very good deal for Jamaica. Bringing China Harbour Engineering Company to Jamaica is one of the best things ever done, because they have stayed since 2009. They are the #1 contractor in Jamaica, and there are some highways that they build that no local contractor can build those highways. So Jamaica has benefited. Now, the time has come for Chec to develop the 1,200 acres of land that the government gave them. Remember now, if they don't develop it by a certain amount of time, the land goes back to the government of Jamaica. Now, when all of this deal became public, there were a lot of investigations. It was discussed in Parliament, all sorts of things. But every report that came back said it was a good deal, there was nothing wrong. But when they said the land that China Harbour Engineering Company got was never valued, it created even more discussion, because if you are paying $10 for something, you pay and you say, okay, I'm going to give you land to cover a part of the cost. Wouldn't you think they would value the land? So they say, okay, you're getting land valued $2, so we'll pay you $8, and the 8 and the 2 is a 10. But that wasn't done. That was not done. The land was not valued at the time of the transfer. And the government said it probably would have opened up another can of worms, etc., etc. Anyway, Chec asked specifically for the land by Mammee Bay. Specifically for that land, because they knew the value of, not the value, they knew the importance of that land. So that is how we have reached to where we are. And I think the land that they're developing in Mammee Bay is 750 acres. Now we'll do a part 2 to this and explain to you why this land is creating such a problem, because of the environmental impact, etc. But this is how Chec got this land, got it from the government. Alright guys, thanks for taking a tour with us today. Remember to like, share and subscribe, and let us know what you think about this deal. Was it a good deal or a bad deal? Alright guys, have a good day.